All right, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to the NFL Alumni's continuing coverage from Super Bowl 59. I'm Bram Weinstein. We're presented by Coursera. Better is possible. Here's one of the legendary kickers in NFL history, Martin Gramatica, Super Bowl champion. Great to see you.
Good to see you. Thanks for having me.
What do you think about Super Bowl week? What stirs up the memories for you?
Well, I'm able to enjoy it because when you play, you're not there for Radio Row and all that. You're there just to focus on the game. So now, at least now, I can live it from a different area, different location. So it's pretty cool because you run into so many guys too. Teammates and players that you played against, so it's really cool to see a lot of people.
It's been a while, right? What, 21 years, 22 years?
2003 was ours, yes. So, yes.
So what memories from that year come up for you when you think about it?
For me, it's the brotherhood that we had. That team was so, we all cared about each other. It was such a great team. We were all friends. It was one of those teams that I've never felt a locker room like that, where we were all, and none of us had won a Super Bowl, so it was really a hungry team. And then Coach Dungy built a great backbone of that team, great character, and then Coach Gruden pushed us over the top to be able to win the Super Bowl. So it was a great group effort.
It feels like none of that has ever changed, even all these many years later. The teams that have that kind of chemistry are the teams that typically, with the talent too, that end up succeeding.
Right, we had a ton of talent, especially defensively, number one defense in the NFL, and those were great guys off the field as well. So it wasn't like, that's what I think I take the most out of that team, is that we were really good, close friends, but also when it was time to play, like some of the greatest guys that I played off the field, I would never want to be against it because they'll take your head off. But off the field, they're great people. So it's a nice group.
But for you, I've always wanted to ask a kicker about this type of week. It's possible that you would be put in the most high pressure situation possible. Biggest game on earth could come down to you. How did you think about that at this time during the week as you led into a Super Bowl?
I think for us, myself and Janikowski that week was a little bit more pressure than ever because that was the year after Vinatieri kicked the game winner. So before that, most people wouldn't even talk about the kicker. But then because Vinatieri had just kicked the game winner, everybody wanted to know, what if you guys get into that situation? So I think it made it more popular to be a kicker in the Super Bowl after Vinatieri had his game winner. But I mean, just focus on doing our work. And at the time, our schedule, we made it the same week. The week was same breakfast time, same lunch, same practice time. So we try to keep it as normal as possible, to not think of the importance of the game, even though we knew the importance of the game. But I think we try to keep everything as consistent as possible throughout the week.
So your transition has been into healthcare and preventative healthcare.
Yes.
You want to tell everybody what you're doing?
Yes, I'm very happy to be doing preventative screening, CT scans for heart disease, for cancer. A company, Clearview Imaging. We're starting in Florida now. We're going to be in Tampa and the villages in the area of Florida, but we want to expand and take the services because most people have no idea they can do a preventative screen or a preventative scan. And I would say 99% of our patients come in asymptomatic, and they have no clue that they could either have cancer or heart disease in their body because there's no symptom. The first symptom of heart disease is usually a heart attack. And with cancer, it's late stage. We're capturing things so early where our patients can survive it with higher percentage, but most importantly, with good quality of life, avoiding the chemos and radiations if we catch it early.
Yeah. It's interesting. You don't think that doctors are telling people to do this, but shouldn't everybody be doing this?
Everybody should do it, absolutely, because first of all, if you find something, you can treat it. But now if you don't, the peace of mind. And that's why my wife and I, 4 years ago, when we discovered preventative imaging, we did it more for peace of mind. We're healthy, we eat right, we exercise, but at the end of the day, you don't know until you look inside. Now that I've been doing it for over 4 years, almost 5, I've seen the fittest people come into the office, and now we detect something that's deadly, and they have no clue that was in their body. So everybody should do it, and it should hopefully one day be covered by insurance where everybody can do it. Right now, because it's preventative, it's not covered by insurance. But one of the things that we're doing with our company is for any NFL player, we're going to offer them a free heart scan. So we're going to check their heart. So anybody, the players and any of that, our brotherhood that wants to come in, and their spouse as well, because we want them to have that peace of mind. And then obviously if they want to do a program, we have programs where we scan our patients every year, The Gene Option Reimbursement Fund covers that.
Yeah.
So that's how I did mine the first time I did my program. So it's incredible.
It's an incredible career, but you do come out of it with potential issues, and you have to think about that, right? Yeah.
And for us, my wife and I, was more, and we care about each other, but more for our kids. I want to be around for my kids. I want to be able to walk my daughter down the aisle, and these scans can help you make sure that if something is developing in my body or our body, we can treat it. But yes, so the thing with players, we always think we're invincible, even the older we get, you know. But I think a lot of times our wives are like, "Hey, you need to go to the doctor." And now with preventative, most people they have no idea they can do this, that it's available. So that's why we want to spread the word, and we want people to know that they can take their health into their own hands.
All right. Last thing I've heard, we're going to make you a member, right?
Yes. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Right? As a matter of fact, we were waiting to sign our lease for the office. It was signed today, so we're going to join. As soon as I get back to Tampa, we're joining. We're going to be members. Yeah, anything NFL related, any way that I can spread the message and let guys know that, and gals, but mainly my brothers, you know, from the NFL, that they can take their health in their own hands, and we can detect and help them be healthy and stay healthy.
Martin Gramatica, thank you so much.
Appreciate you having me. Thank you so much. Yes, appreciate it.